Hi, this is Josh Kaplan with Transwestern. I'm an apartment investment broker here in Los Angeles, and I'm out mountain biking today before my daily work starts. And for those of you that ride, you know that a ride usually lasts at least an hour, and that's a long time to start thinking about things. And my mind started wandering this morning, and I was thinking about what some of our clients have been asking us about the apartment market right now. And one question that keeps coming up is, what can I do right now to preserve the value of my apartment building during the pandemic and the shutdown? Sorry, I keep swiping at flies that are everywhere. And I'd like to answer that for you all and give you my thoughts on what our opinion on that is. And the number one most obvious thing, of course, is do your best to collect as much rent as you can. If you've got a good management company that you can rely on that has good relationships with the tenants, you're in good shape. If you're not sure what the relationship is like, maybe look into that a little bit. But relationships right now are key, because most tenants are going to want to pay you, and they're going to want to work with you to try to make good on what they can make good on. There are a few tenants always that no matter how well you treat them, they're going to try to not hold up their end of the bargain. And that's where a good attorney comes into play. So if you've got a handful of those types of tenants, it's worth the money to get a good attorney to handle that properly. And we've got a few that we can recommend to you if that's something that you'd like to talk about offline. The other thing that is really important is if you've got vacant units, think about doing renovations right now. And the reason for that is that labor out there right now is going to be cheap, because there's not a lot of people working. And if you can find people that want to work, I'm sure they're going to cut you a deal. And material demand, I haven't seen any statistics on it yet because it's early, but you have to imagine demand for materials to finish units is down. So you can probably cut a pretty good deal right now on the materials too. Take advantage of this time while a lot of other owners that have vacant units are afraid to spend money and they want to kind of wait and see and wait it out. And while they're doing that, you can take advantage. Sorry, you could hear other people riding by here on the trail. And lastly, think about some non-essential expenses if you want to preserve your income that maybe you can cut down on a bit. So don't water your plants as much. Don't let them die, but you don't have to water the landscaping as much. If you don't have automatic on and off lights, don't let the common area electricity run all night. And obviously you want to keep safety for the tenants as front of mind, but if there are some things that you can do to have motion sensors that still comply with regulations, do the little things you can to save right now if you don't think you're going to collect all your rent. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us. Our contact information is on twmultifamilyla.com. You can reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and we look forward to staying in touch. And I'm looking forward to the rest of my ride today. Thanks a lot.